Hey everybody, before this video starts, I kind of forgot to talk about it in a couple other videos that I've made recently, but I have a Patreon page now. It's right here on the screen. This plug is only going to last like 15 seconds. The link for the Patreon is in the description. It's got a lot of cool rewards, and I'm sure some of you guys might find it worth it if you want to support me, so check that out. Hello everyone, I am Left, and welcome back to a new Vainglory video today. And today, guys, I want to talk to you all about Vainglory Esports. So, it's been a while, hasn't it? We still have no idea when the summer season is actually going to start. It's been over a month now since the preseason ended, and we still don't really know what's going on. So I figured I would make a video today and talk about all of the preseason teams and how they're going to be moving into the summer season. I know a lot about all the preseason teams, and I guess I just wanted to share all that information with you guys and maybe give you some insights about possibly how the summer season could shake out as far as rankings go and which teams are going to be good and the rosters and all that cool stuff. Obviously, I'm not about to leak any roster changes that have happened that haven't already been, released, because I actually don't know that stuff. But yeah, so first let's talk about TSM. TSM proved themselves to be the strongest North American team in the preseason. They earned a record of 6-1. Their only loss came to Rogue when Rogue pulled out a surprise comp that involved CP Vox with a poison shiv. Also worth noting that they absolutely shoved Daniel's lane into the ground and ignored all of the other ones. A template that my team has tried to emulate as well. But anyways, TSM's roster is completely filled with strong players, including Kaz, a mastermind of the jungle, who from the opponent's view always seems to be in the worst place at the worst time, killing you. They also have Chuck, Daniel, Shaded Talent, and Hammy, and also Tivo. It's worth noting that the team is managed by Flash X, so this team is sure to be consistently strong and not lose their edge. And if they do, it probably won't be for very long. Oh, and also, I want to talk about as many support staff as I can in this video today. So, as far as I can still tell, their analyst is Lucky Bread. I don't know if that's changed, but he always has been the analyst, so wanted to give him a shout out. Next, we'll talk about Nova. So, Nova is my team. I'm the coach, if you didn't know. We placed second in the NA preseason with a 5-2 record, only right behind TSM. Our two losses came to Rogue, who we absolutely should not have lost to, and TSM themselves. I'm really biased, but I love my team. They have their ups and downs, and they can be very, 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 very hard to control as far as practice and showing up on time go, but I wouldn't rather be with any other team. Our roster includes the all-around most consistent jungler in NA, Delphi, the wizard of carry mages starting all over, the unstoppable weapon carry in bot lane, Truth, the steadfast and positionally sound support, Eco, and Erica, I Don't Die, Kane, in top. Subbing for us are the two most reliable subs I know, Edial and Bradley. Like I said, I'm very, very biased. However, I can't wait to see what the season has in store for us. I know that we can reach the top if we just give it our all. So it would be cool if we actually knew when the season started so we could start scrimming again and actually know what we're scrimming for, you know? I hope you guys understand how we're feeling. But yeah, anyways, moving on. Tribe. Tribe ranked third in the preseason with another 5-2 record. Their losses came to TSM and Nova. Tribe is filled with seasoned veteran players such as Dienzio, Gabe Vizzle, Old School, Max Green, and I Love Joseph. Rounding out their team is the indomitable super sub and god of Saw, Excelsior. They also have great support staff in coaches Hot Sauce UT and Pepe Tapia, as well as their great analyst Viziox, who has helped me with many computer problems on Discord. Tribe fared very well against the other preseason teams with a lot of very short victories, but their losses to TSM and Nova were not close at all. So I'm interested to see how they grow and change going into the summer season. Next, let's talk about Slimy Salamanders. With a 4-3 record in the preseason, Salamanders established themselves as a strong team. They're led by Iraqi Zoro, one of the most decorated and respected Vainglory players in the whole world. This team is sure to be strong no matter the roster under his guidance. Funny I should say that, because I actually have no idea what their roster is right now, save Iraqi Zoro. They had numerous changes during the preseason, and I don't think that they have a coach either right now. I really hope that the Salamanders can find roster consistency going into the summer, because if they do, we'll all have them down as a formidable rival. They showed a lot of really great stuff in the preseason, beating the teams they were supposed to beat, They almost beat teams they weren't supposed to beat, but in the end, they weren't able to. So I'm excited to see how the Salamanders do this summer. Next, let's talk about Rogue. Rogue was a team of surprises in the preseason. They came in with another 4-3 record. I like their roster a lot, and I really enjoy scrimming them. It's Evol, Louis Vuitton Don, Gaspy, Lavar, and Sibs. These guys are some of the hardest working players I know, and I still remember playing ranked with Sibs in like tier 6. I really respect their coach Otter also, as he was certainly a driving force behind their ascent from Challenger and almost Worlds qualification in the last 3v3 season. I love how almost actually every player on Rogue is somebody that just came from ranked queue, and during the 3v3 esports phase was able to work their way up, win through challengers, and establish themselves in the pro scene. They weren't somebody that was there from the beginning. They made this for themselves, and that's why I really like Rogue. I'm really excited to see what Rogue can do in the summer, assuming Evol doesn't knock himself out first by posting too many self-deprecating tweets on his page. Now let's talk about Vision. With a 3-4 record, Vision could have done a little bit better in the preseason. I don't actually know their roster right now, which we'll get into when we talk about the bottom two teams. However, I do know that this team has good guidance with their analyst DZ and their coach Shine. A couple of my players just do not like the players from Vision for some reason, and it just makes me sad. Come on, starting all over, if you're watching this, why do you hate PvP Warrior so much? You know I hate burning bridges for scrims, man. We gotta scrim Vision again sometime. Okay, lastly, let's talk about Tilt Rehab and Hammers. At 1-6 and 0-7 respectively, Tilt Rehab and Hammers were quite disappointing. However, these two teams have actually merged under the Hammers name, combining the bright spots of their rosters. I don't know the full roster right now. All I know that it includes is Ali Peterson, Starboy, and Drew Nami. I don't know the rest off the top of my head, but if it includes Starboy, that's obviously a plus, right? Benzo is their analyst and their manager is Sylvia Renee, one of the nicest people in the Vainglory community. I'm really good friends with a couple of the Tilt Rehab guys, because we were in the same guild when guilds first came out in 2015. Ali Peterson and Maokai, please keep slaying enemies in the esports scene and never forget doing Vision game night with me. I'll always remember that with you guys. When I had to use a secondary tablet for Discord and I didn't have a computer, staying up at like 2 a.m. and just listening to you guys. We played our own version of Battle Royale when Battle Royale didn't exist. Nobody was allowed to go into the jungle. We all like sectioned off the minion waves, like this one's mine, the next one's yours. It was so fun. Yeah, anyways, that's it, guys. All of the teams have been talked about now. Worth noting are a couple of challenger teams that are coming up. I mean, and when I say a couple, I actually just mean two. The first one would be the Jenners. I don't actually know their full roster, but I do know that their coach is Couch, and this is a really good challenger team. We've scrimmed them a couple of times, and they've held their own against us. Next, I'll talk about Miku Hatsune. I don't actually know who the full roster of this team is. I remember the guy that I used to talk to about scrimming with them was Aki, but I feel like he's on another team now. I know I saw a tweet about that or something. So I don't want to talk about the roster because I'll probably be wrong. But those are, in my opinion, the two best challenger teams right now. So thank you for watching this video, guys, and I'll see you all later.